Hi, again we are making toys from clay. We are playing with kids and we just create some simple animals to be used in fairy tales and games and in any other activities, playful activities. We made a dog, a wolf, a cat, and now let's think a little bit about more subtle details, differences between the animals. For example, a fox. It is the same. It is of the same group as the dogs and the wolves. So we start making foxes. Fox almost the same, similar to what we did with the wolf and the dog, but there are some differences. Again, I told you that I think that in kids' imagination, in kids' vision, animals are not biological species, but some kind of representation and image of some kind of psychological types, characters. So, what character is a fox in the fairy tales? Yes, it is someone who is smart, cunning, and sometimes it can lie and make things not very nice. So how do we what is the characteristic feature of the fox? Here is my fox. Think a little bit, and now we will start from the very beginning. I will show you from the very beginning how I make this fox, and then we'll talk about it in detail, right? So again, we start with potato. We live in a potato generated universe because we need some kind of general form where everything is inside. And we take this and we start pulling accurately some parts of clay to form one head, one tail, and 4 legs. And again, we started all the same as we did with the cat and the dog and the wolf. And by doing this, we show kids that nature is the whole. It's all like there are a lot of similarities in nature, and they have to see this whole picture of how everything is built. Animals, they stand on the earth, on the ground, so they need 4 legs. Fish, for example, swims in the water, so its form answers the flowing shape of water, and the form of animals that go over the ground is determined by the fact that they need to stand on the ground. That's why we just show this idea, yeah, the basic. Now we make here some sort of head and ears, eye, you see. I pull the ears out of the head. I don't know I do not stick the ears. And for me, the fox has this thin nose and pointed nose, and this makes him the fox gives him this characteristic feature, you know. He's a trickster. Yeah, it's trickster. Now, and then the tail. I don't know, here I really don't know what is the psychological image of the big nice tail, but maybe it's some sort of feminine image, right? Some sort of beauty, some sort of elegance, right? Compared to the other animals. Well, in Russian, fox is feminine, and in the tales, fox is always she. So she is a trickster, and she is a beautiful lady with which can outsmart you. You see? So, and you saw that I added some clay to its tail, because in the original shape, when I pulled the small piece of clay for the tail, it wasn't enough. So I just added some clay, but I didn't make separate tail and stick it to here. No, I added some clay, and then with more clay, I created this shape of the tail, of the fox tail. And now we have here a fox, two foxes that can start doing their things. And again, we can work with it, and we can sit them, make them sit, turn their head, turn their tail, turn their legs, paws, right, or even here, because we want them to be alive, not just static figures. And now here we have this fox that just goes to sleep and covers herself with her tail, and that's it, and it's a sleeping fox. You see? That's it for now. Thank you very much. Goodbye.